Hey, it's Mr. L, Math Lordson. Look at an exponent review here, Unit 6. And we're reviewing for a summative test coming up. Problem 1. Okay, obviously I got things in scientific notation here. My biggest question that I usually ask is, what kind of problem is it? By that I mean, is it addition, subtraction, multiplication, division? You have two sets of parentheses together, so that means multiply. Okay, so with numbers, just regular numbers, I'm going to multiply and get 32. Okay, I'm still multiplying 10 to the negative third and 10 to the negative 11th. What I do when they have the same base and exponents is I add, so that's negative 14. Okay, notice none of those have it, so what I have to do is get it into scientific notation to make it 3.2 times 10. I changed the number now, so here's how I think about it. I shrunk the number from 32 to 3.2, so I need to add 1 to the exponent. Answer A does the job there. Number 2, so you got a large distance referred to as a light year. And 1 light year is a really long distance. The distance that light can travel in 1 year. And that distance is 5.88 times 10 to the 12th. Suppose a star is a really long distance, light years away from Earth. So the question is asking how many light years how many miles is it? So really all you need to do is multiply the two numbers together. This is multiplication, so multiply the numbers. It's obviousobviously here to 3.18. When you multiply, you get 31.8, but then you have to put it in scientific notation, 3.18. When you multiply, you add the exponents, so you have 10 to the 14th, 31.8 times 10 to the 14th to begin with. But then you have to get it in scientific notation. Again, I shrunk the number, so I add 1 to the exponent. Should be 10 to the 15th times 10 to the 15th power. A. 3 through 5, scientific notation, multiplication. So same story here. 54 times 10. Add the exponents, 10 to the 10th. I got to get it in scientific notation, so I moved the decimal place 1 spot. I shrunk the number, so I need to reflect that with adding 1 to the exponent. Problem 4, division problem. So divide, you're dealing with normal numbers here, divide. But in a division problem, what you do with exponents is a little different. You keep the base the same, and you just subtract the exponents. Problem 5, another division problem. (12 divided by 4 is 3. Keep the bases the same, and you get 10 to the negative 4. Both those answers are in scientific notation, so I'm good to go. 1 through 5.